Hey, Matador family. I'm so excited to be able to talk to you and kick off a new series of videos that hopefully we can be rolling out to you. Uh, we felt like this was a really good time for us to be overly transparent with our fan base, with everything going on in U.S. soccer, and be able to catch you up on what's going on with the club. We have some really special highlights from 2023 that we feel is important to share with everyone, and some great new exciting news for 2024. I'd love for you to hear a little bit about the achievements that we set in 2023. I'm going to kick it over to Eleni to share that information with you.
Awesome. And guys, we had some amazing achievements this past season. Just naming them off, we ranked third in the country out of over 90 teams in the U.S. throughout the NPSL season. We won the Lone Star Conference regular season, which is amazing, year two being able to do that. We were second in the country with total attendance at our games, which is amazing. And then we won the El Dustico, which was against our rivals, West Texas FC down in Midland. And so behind us, you can see our golden tumbleweed. So we're glad that we have that home in Lubbock, Texas. And then we made the Lone Star Conference Championship game, which was an amazing game. I hope you were all able to make that game. And then throughout the entire season, we were only down for 13 minutes, which is phenomenal to be able to say that.
Yeah, for a year two team to come out number 3 in the country, only lose 2 games, one of which being the conference championship game, was unbelievable for us in a year two. Couldn't ask for anything better. And a lot of that goes into our fan base, making it an impossible place for teams to come in and play. So we can't say thank you to you enough for all the support, and you were a big part of the success in 2023. That being said, we have some exciting things we can catch you up on the social media and marketing side. So Thomas, why don't you kick it off for us?
Yeah, thanks. So I'll start by saying some of the biggest feedback that I received over the past year was we wanted more player content. I got it from our players and our fans alike. So I'm happy to share that we are going to put a heavy focus on short form content on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. So if you haven't followed us there, make sure to follow us there, as we will have fun player competitions, get to know you series, to get to know a little bit more about where all of our players are from and their stories, and lots of behind the scenes content that we've never shared before. So follow us on those pages. I promise you won't be disappointed. As part of the social media stuff as well, we are expanding our social media by 2 more platforms exclusively in Spanish for our Spanish speaking audience. You can follow us on those 2 platforms on X and IG for that Spanish speaking content. I'm going to give it to Alex to give a little bit more insight on why we're doing that, as we feel it's super important for that community.
Thanks, Thomas. So last year, my goal was to help grow our audience and be more diverse. So we went from like 3,000 fans to 6,000 fans this year. So having Hispanic social media is very valuable, and I'm really excited that we are doing that. In 2023, because of our interns' notorious appearances and our front office team, we were able to work with different schools in the community, whether that was a back-to-school bash, end-of-year bash, trunk or treats, Valentine's Day dances. We had a lot of fun. We also have a kicking and reading program with our local libraries where our players come out, they read a book. They read a book in English or Spanish. They engage with the kids in the community by kicking the soccer ball afterwards, playing soccer games. It's so much fun. We also have a lot of community partners that we work with. I'll let Eleni share more about our community partners.
Awesome. So we got to work with some really good and amazing nonprofits in this area. Just starting out, we worked with Lubbock Soccer Association. So we would attend their game days. We brought players out. We did meet and greets. And then alongside that, we did a give back program with ticketing and with our merchandise sales at their events that helped sponsor some of their kiddos. We also work with the Boys and Girls Club, and we did Tuesday mentor programs. So our players got to go to different Boys and Girls Clubs throughout the summer and could, play with the kids for a few hours. And then they would also just be able to chat with them, do arts and crafts, a lot of fun stuff. And then next we worked with Ronald McDonald House Charities. We got to be able to do, thanks to Alex and Notorious, Cart to Heart, which was something really fun that we can do to give back to their families that are staying in the house and hopefully give some cheer there. And then we got to work with Special Olympics. We did a Special Olympics camp with the kiddos that are all soccer-based, and so that was a lot of fun to be able to be a part of. And then we did a bunch of really good game day give-backs. So each game day had a nonprofit partner, and we got to do ticket sales back to those nonprofits. So We worked with LSA, Boys and Girls Clubs, Ronald McDonald House, Special Olympics. And then we also got to work with Love the Hub and Covenant Children's Foundation.
Through community partners, local libraries, and our local schools, in 2023, we were able to attend 70 community events, and our goal for 2024 is to attend over 100 events.
Alex, thank you for sharing that information. As you can see, being a part of the community is our number one priority. Since we started this club, our goals were to grow the game of soccer and to make sure that we were creating positive impacts in our community. We cannot do these things without you guys purchasing tickets to games, buying our gear, and spreading the message of the Matadors. So we have to say thank you to our fans, our partners, and our community support for us to be able to do all the things that we're doing this year and this last year. One last thank you before we move on to 2024 announcements is to Cooper. We were so grateful that Cooper opened their arms to us this year as Lowry transitioned their field and we weren't able to play there. We got to move our home games out to Cooper and be able to host in a really fun environment that was tough to play in. So we can't say thank you enough for them allowing us to transition in 2023 and be able to play out in their field. Come 2024, we will not be back at Cooper. Please stay tuned for more information on where we're going to be playing this upcoming season. As we talk about playing in 2024, we have an exciting announcement that we're in the Lamar Hunt Open Cup for those who haven't heard. It is an amazing thing that in a year two situation, we were one of the handful of semi-pro teams around the country selected to play in this prestigious tournament. So for a little more information on what the Lamar U.S. Open Cup looks like, I'm going to have Eleni share some more.
So the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup is one of the coolest tournaments as a club in the U.S. To be able to get invited to. So it's the oldest knockout tournament in the U.S. It is in its 109th year, and it's the second oldest tournament internationally for soccer. This is a really cool opportunity for the top teams and all levels of soccer in the U.S. to be able to compete against each other. The tournament is open to all amateur professional teams, and we could potentially be hosting Messi in Lubbock, Texas.
And one of the biggest questions I've been getting since the season ended is, what is our team going to look like, and is Coach coming back? This is a great opportunity for me to share some exciting news, but also level set a little bit about our league. The NPSL is set up for growth, exposure, and an opportunity. And because our fans have embraced us in such a great way, there is so much national attention on Lubbock, Texas, with our team and with our club. So that being said, I am excited to share that Coach Paul Gilbert will be back to lead our team through the Lamar Hunt Open Cup, along with Coach Yuri. However, I am saddened to say that Coach is going to be leaving us for this upcoming season. Coach Gilbert has been a phenomenal addition to the club since day one. He's obviously led our team on some amazing runs, but because of the platform that we've been able to give here, I am so excited for him, for his family, and for Coach Yuri for the new opportunity that he's accepted in Longwood as a D1 program that's one of the best in the country, and we get to be a part of that story as he's grown his career. So because of that, we both came to the agreement that we feel like the best thing for Coach would be to focus on his new role at his new team and allow us to have one last run together as we ride high for this Open Cup and be able to celebrate the successes coming off of 2023. Have to say a tremendous thank you to Coach Paul Gilbert and to Coach Yuri for the first 2 years and the hard work, sweat equity that they put into this club to put the foundation in place for success, as this is one of the greatest opportunities in the NPSL for the next coach to step into. So as a reminder, this club is your club. This club is for our fans. It's not bigger than one person. It's bigger than all of us. And it's here for the community, and it's here to stay. So we are going to ride into 2024 high, excited, and we got some unfinished business.